Hey, what's up guys, my name is Farno. Today I'm going to bring you some MVP baseball bat gameplay. Now in this video I want to discuss the MVP baseball bat and just like the whole supply system around like the melee weapons and the HG40, the NX Shadowclaw, the Marshall 16, all these different weapons in supply drops that people are basically relating the game to pay to win. So I want to start off here with discussing the MVP. Now if you saw my video yesterday, which was a supply drop opening, I actually ended up getting this out of it and I was so hyped because I've opened countless of supply drops in this game, and this was my first new weapon that I got out of a supply drop, so I was really hyped when I got this. And I haven't used it too much. I think I have around 50 kills with it or so, but I have used it a little bit and I'm not the best at meleeing only, so the gameplay isn't the greatest. It's pretty decent. This is like some of my best melee gameplay, so I was pretty happy when I got this. So basically it just feels so good when you hit someone over the head, especially with that like dong sound that it makes, and it just feels so good, especially with like the crowd cheering in the background. It's a very nice feeling, especially like compared to just a normal knife where the sound effect isn't as like successful. Like it feels more successful when you hit someone with a bat than compared to like knifing someone. And especially since I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, like Negan's coming in and the season finale coming up next week, and I actually got his signature weapon, which is actually a baseball bat with a barbed wire wrapped around it, which he calls Lucy, and which it just feels so good to be able to go around, pretend that basically I'm like Negan and go hit people with it. It feels so good and it's a lot of fun to use. So the meleeing only in this game is a lot of fun. I think they did a very good job with it. With the new movement system added in with like the sliding mechanics and everything, the wall running, you can like slide into people and just melee them, and it makes it a lot easier to melee in this game compared to like Black Ops 2 and stuff, which I've never been a melee only player, but it's definitely a lot of fun, especially with like the new melee weapons and stuff that they've added in. Now I sort of want to discuss like the supply drop side of things. Now when it comes to supply drops in this game, they've added in like loads of new melee weapons. They've added in like the HG40, the Marshall 16, and loads of different weapons that a lot of people are recurring it to pay to win. Now honestly, I don't think this is pay to win. None of these weapons are overpowered, but at the same time, a lot of people are getting annoyed at this because, and me included, like I'm not 100% happy. Like I'm not arguing too much about it. Like I could really care less. I still enjoy the game. It's not like I die to like a HG40 or a Marshall 16 and say that weapon's overpowered. Okay, maybe I do sometimes because it can get a bit frustrating and I can get in close range and the Marshall 16 kills me and it's just like, why? But overall, these weapons are not overpowered, and that's one thing to keep in mind. They've done a very good job of balancing them, but at the same time, a lot of the community and a lot of people don't like the way that they're locked behind basically like a paywall, or else just a random looting system that even if you do spend like hundreds and hundreds of pounds in real life money, that you're not guaranteed to get a specific weapon. You may not get anything. You can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this game and not get absolutely nothing, and that's really the ridiculous thing about it, is that it's a random looting system, and this is the way they're making more money out of it. Now I think this is more on Activision's side. Treyarch initially didn't want to add in supply drops. Treyarch initially, even when they did add in supply drops, they wanted to keep it cosmetic only, but then they found out when it was just cosmetic only, there was no weapons, even with knife variants in it. A lot of people found out that it wasn't basically making as much money, so Activision basically was like, nope, we're adding in new weapons to make more money. Of course, they're a company, they want to make more money, and that's the whole gist of it. Treyarch, I don't believe Treyarch is actually behind this. I think it's more Activision, because the success from Advanced Warfare, a lot of people hated on that game for one of the, like there's loads of different reasons why a lot of people didn't like that game, but one of the main reasons was the supply drop system. Now the supply drop system in that game, yes, you may not have liked it, but you have to keep in mind it made a lot of money. They made a lot of money out of that system, and that's all that basically their game is going for. So you think about it, if you're a company, you're trying to make as much money as you possibly can, and you look at the success of Advanced Warfare supply drops with the new weapons and the variants and stuff, what are you going to do? Of course, they haven't added in variants to this game yet, but they've added in the point where you can't use these new weapons, not even season pass owners. Like my friend actually gave me a pretty good idea on what you can actually do, and basically what they could do for basically season pass owners. Each time they say like they add in like maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 new weapons, you have the next supply drop you open guarantees you one of them new weapons. Not even if there's like 5 new weapons added, you at least get one of them. It's not guaranteed which one you get. You don't get to pick and choose. It's just a random looting system, so you at least get one of the new weapons. I thought that would be an amazing idea, and I've seen so much people like Team Art and Prestigious Key, and it doesn't seem like, I don't know if actually Treyarch is listening to these people. Treyarch needs to listen to the community more. Like, the community has such amazing ideas. At the same time, they can still make money by at the same time still making the community happy, and that's what I want to try to influence. And I don't know if we're actually going to get this stuff. Odds are we're probably not, but if Treyarch is listening, please listen to especially Prestigious Key. He had a load of great ideas in his most recent video, one of his most recent videos, talking about the supply drop system. And there's been this whole drama. It's like one of the biggest things of Call of Duty right now. Are the supply drop systems going to kill Call of Duty? So this is a big thing right now within the Call of Duty community, not about like which game's coming out next. Like, a lot of people are focused on 2016, COD 2016, but I have a feeling that this has just like been blowing up in the COD community recently. So I really want to discuss this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the MVP baseball bat gameplay. Sorry if it's not the greatest gameplay in the world. I'm not very good at meleeing, but this is one of the best gameplays that I got, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe to see more Call of Duty Black Ops 2 content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.